Good morning. Welcome to the Soul Sister channel. My name is Kat, and I am here with your weekly spiritual, astrological, energetic forecast starting today, March the 14th, and going all the way through Saturday, March 20th, which also happens to be the beginning of spring. Yay! Okay, I really missed you guys this past week. And I really miss doing these 3 deep cleansing breaths every day. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I am going to be here every day. At least I'm sure I can figure out something to tell you guys to help you have a better day. Help us all have a better day. There's always good information. And it's always good to start with those 3 deep cleansing breaths. So let's do that now. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, toxicity, and negativity from our physical etheric bodies. Good. Second breath. Second breath, we're releasing all disease, toxicity, and negativity from our emotional astral bodies. Good. Third breath. On this third and final breath, we're releasing all disease, toxicity, and negativity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We're visualizing, just visualize in your head all that darkness and murkiness leaving your body and being replaced with this beautiful white light that fills our body and then goes out and creates this wonderful protective circle all around us. And this circle is made up of white light, love, and the will to good, and it's deflecting all evil, all low vibration, and negativity back to its source. So it's keeping us nice and protected for the day. So I really missed doing that with you guys every day. I have to admit, I really did. So let's get talking about this week ahead. Let's get back to the very beginning, because we're talking about this energy that we're dealing with, that we're working with during this time it's hard to grasp because it's not physical. We are working with basically the Aquarian energy that we're working with now. We're starting this week, let me just tell you, we're starting this week with Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn in Aquarius. Now, Mercury's going to jump into Pisces tomorrow, but start today, these 3 planets are in Aquarius. So it's really, that whole energy is really intensified right now. And we've been talking about it and what it basically means to us. What that energy is all about, that Aquarian energy is all about, is discovering or getting back to who our true, authentic self is. You know, we've gone through our lives. We've allowed our parents, we've allowed our spouses, we've allowed our society, everyone to define who we are. But we are not that. We may wear that mask so that we can fit in, but we are something incredibly unique and wonderful. And this energy is about getting back to that, because the energy of Aquarius that's coming in is about being able to use those unique characteristics of ourselves and being able to contribute that to the whole. That's what it is in the nutshell. We are finding with this Aquarian energy that, I think I've explained it before, that, you know, and we know this, there's so much more power in the group than there is in an individual. So much more can be accomplished to a greater extent when we come to it from a group perspective. And we know what the power of the group is because we can see how it plays out currently in society, both positively and negatively. I want to go back to this simple analogy. I really like it. I look at it as I look at the family, our global family, as being a 1,000-piece puzzle, okay? So we have this 1,000-piece puzzle of this beautiful picture. Let's say it's of the earth whatever it is. And we see this puzzle, and it's beautiful, and we don't see the individual pieces in the puzzle. Even though each of those pieces is completely unique. You know what, though? We do see when one of those pieces is missing. Now, the puzzle isn't complete. Now, we can see that unique piece. No other piece can fit in that space because that's you. That's me. Each one of us is unique, and each one of us has our part to play in the puzzle of the earth and the earth story. And when we're all in the puzzle working together, it's this beautiful picture, this story that's evolving. But when we're missing, it's not working. And that's what's going on in the world not right now. It's not working. We need to come together. We need to work as a group. And so to start, though, we need to come back and discover who we are. Who are we? What do we have to offer? What do we have to offer? So that's what I want us to be continuing to think about in the back of our minds today as we go through the week. We've been thinking, we've been pondering. I mean, we've got Mercury going, we've got Mars and Gemini now. So we've been really kind of, the wheels have been turning in our minds. If we've been really serious about this and thinking about how can we contribute our gifts to society, and how can we contribute our gifts and support ourselves too? I mean, it all has to work together. So we've been thinking about that. We've been, what are the different, maybe unique, out of the box, original ideas? We've been thinking about them. I know we have. We're not too comfortable with them yet, but we have been thinking about these ideas. So we need to continue to do that. We need to ponder upon that. And then we need to bring in the extra piece to this whole puzzle this week, and that is the energy of Pisces. So we have the Aquarian energy where we're thinking, we're outside the box, how can we contribute, right? And it's a process, it's a thought process. And then we get into Pisces, which is the energy, ultimately, it's the energy of our spirituality. That's what it ultimately is. And what is our spirituality? What is that? Okay, I want us to consider this week as we go through the week, just consider, I don't want you to believe it, I want you to play with it, that we are more than what we experience in this physical body. We dream, we know that we're experiencing that someplace else. So let's consider that it's not just all happening on this physical plane. Let's consider that we are conscious, intelligent beings. I'm going to say that again. Conscious, intelligent beings. And our energy cannot all fit into this physical body. If the energy of our being tried to be contained within our physical bodies right now, we would implode, because the energy of our conscious intelligence is so high, the low vibration of the physical body cannot handle it. So what we are working on is raising the vibration of the physical body. Okay, we raise the vibration of the physical body through contributing our unique gifts to the whole, to society, through service, through always thinking about what's good for everyone else, what's good for all of us, I should say, not just me. We don't want to leave ourselves out of the equation. What's good for all of us versus what's just good for me. And we also, now I've lost my complete train of thought on that. Oh, Lord. but with that Piscean and with that energy of putting ourselves out there, that we start raising that vibration, because the vibration is based on service. It's based on us contributing to the whole, of thinking of thinking of everyone instead of just ourselves. That actually raises our vibration. Also, meditating, also consciously connecting to that part of ourselves. We call it, I like to call it spirit. I like to call the extra intelligence out there. There's all kinds of intelligent consciousness out there helping us and support us besides us. And I call that our spirit guides. So through meditation and quieting ourselves, we get in touch with that part of ourselves too, and raise the vibration of our physical body so it can contain more and more of our true, authentic, spiritual self. And there it is. It's in a nutshell. That's what it's all about. Boy, that's a lot of words and it's a lot of hard work, but man, it is worth it. So this week, we are continuing to work on who we are, what we are contributing. Is it benefiting the whole? Can we do better? Now, what's going to happen this week, so we have, I told you, like Mercury is moving from Aquarius into Pisces. So there's going to be a change of the energy. So the hamster wheel that's been going, we've been thinking, okay, this and this, it could be that, it could be that. Now it shifts a little bit. How does it make us feel? Mercury is in Pisces. The planet, it's the sign, it's a water sign, it's emotional. How does it make me feel? AKA, does this idea, does it make me feel fulfilled? That's what we're looking for. Does this idea of mine, or this object or subject or situation or relationship that I'm looking at that's kind of out of the box, does it satisfy me? Does it make me feel fulfilled? Does it give me purpose? Does it make me feel like I'm contributing? That is what we're going to kind of feel this week as we look at ourselves and how we are contributing to society, contributing. It is something that we want to be thinking about. You know, we feel it. So now we're moving into our feelings this week. So think about that. Whatever we're working on, whatever we're pondering, whatever we're currently doing is whatever situation, relationship, job, career that we're currently in. Does that satisfy expression of our authentic self? And does that satisfy us feeling satisfied, fulfilled, and do we have purpose? Those are the questions this week. Also happening this week, hey, I'm wearing green. Wednesday is St. Pat's Day. Let me turn the page here. A lot to talk about Wednesday. So on Wednesday, we have a little a glitch because it's the moon. The moon moves in and out of orbit and relationships so quickly. It's a matter of hours. But we do have the moon in Taurus squaring Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius on Wednesday, St. Pat's Day. So that is a little warning to us. Let's go out and celebrate St. Pat's Day, have fun, but let's be responsible. Because if we're not responsible, we're going to pay the price. Moon in Taurus square Jupiter and Saturn. It's not going to be pretty. So let's be responsible and let's have fun on Wednesday. Wear our green. I think we're all Irish. I'm just a everything. But there might be some Irish in there. I'm going to claim it on Wednesday. And and then Thursday, Thursday, really important. I want to bring up the moon is void, of course, from Thursday at 1:30 Eastern Daylight Time to 5 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. If you don't have to, don't sign any contracts or make any legal agreements during those hours because there is no energy to move that forward. The moon is void, of course. It has had its last relationship with a planet in Taurus. And nothing is going on until, 5 o'clock when the moon moves into Gemini. So in that space, if you can't avoid it, don't sign any contracts or make any legal agreements, because they might not go so well for us. And if you have to, just be really careful. Make sure you're looking at all the details. We also on Thursday have Venus in Pisces sextiling Pluto in Capricorn. Not only is it a good time for us to take time, and the energy is there. We've been talking about getting in touch with our higher selves, that higher part of ourselves that is that intelligent, conscious energy of ourselves, spirit, soul, whatever we want to call it. It's a wonderful day to really concentrate on meditation, taking time out to work on that relationship with our higher self. Also, going on this week, and especially with this this energy on Thursday, it's a great time for group work. Pluto rules the masses. So as we're working through this new energy coming in to expressing itself, manifesting itself, we are going to see it this week. We can see it when we work with our families, with our work groups, and our relationships. We're going to be able to see, and the energy is there for us to come to solutions and agreements and resolutions, because the energy is really there to work together and to come up with a group solution that is better than, like I said, anything that we can individually come up with. And we end the week with spring. Spring is sprung. Spring comes, the sun moves into Aries on Saturday. It's wonderful. It's the astrological new year. And it's a new beginning for all of us. And it just is an end of a cycle, and it's a beginning of a new cycle. So we are getting ready to learn and grow, and opportunities will abound. So let's see what our spirit guides have to say to us, have to say for us this week as we move into almost spring, as we work on continuing to really get a feel of who we are, instead of who everyone else wants us to be. Really get a feel for that and try to become comfortable with that by really appreciating ourselves and our qualities and our characteristics that we have that make us different. And also just really working on our relationship with our higher selves, because it is going to be this relationship, if we can nurture it and help it to grow, that it is going to guide us through this energy we're not used to. And so through trust and through working with our higher selves, we will have much more success. Again, much more success than just doing it from just ourselves. We got all kinds of support in other realms. Okay. What would you like to share with us? What do the cards have to say today? Peaks of joy. I like that. Encouragement. Oh, rock bottom. We always see that darn card. I mean, I shuffle too. Okay, so Spirit says, find the joy in being who we are. There's so much joy in expressing our authentic selves. I keep saying authentic, but we know what that is. We know how we are different than other people, because those are parts of ourselves that we tend to shove under the carpet because we've been told that they're not acceptable. We've been told that they don't really work with the group. But it is these exact attributes that, when we express them, will bring us peaks of joy and fulfillment. Okay, and encouragement. You know, some of us are having a hard time getting in touch and finding our authentic selves. We are pretty bogged under. We are we're at rock bottom. We're just not feeling it. We don't see it. We don't know where we're going. We don't know what we're doing. It just doesn't feel good. The relationship isn't working. The job isn't working. I know that cat, she keeps telling me that I need to do this stuff, but I encouragement. Try it. Try the 3 deep cleansing breaths. Just do it every day for 5 minutes. Feel yourself in that beautiful space of white light, love, and the will to good, and feel that peace. Just sit in that peace for 5 minutes a day. And that will help you come out of this basement. That will help you be able to see a little bit more clearly. The only problem that we're having is that we don't believe it quite, or we just don't trust it. This part of ourselves that is so amazing. That's where the problem is. It's not us. It's just our perception. So let's try this. Let's just pretend. If we're not feeling it, let's pretend that we are ourselves, that we're okay with ourselves. Let's pretend that we are our authentic selves, and everyone's going to accept that. And let's take it out there. And let's just be it and be proud of ourselves. Let's try that. Let's pretend that we are the best thing that ever hit this earth. Let's try that this week. And then we can get rid of this rock bottom and come on out of that abyss. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I am so glad to see everyone again. Come see me at Soul Sister Cat on Facebook. If you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. Always, always remember that life is lived from the inside out. Out there is just stuff to help us learn and grow. But it's all happening right here. Have a wonderful week. Take care. Think of your authentic self. Get in touch with that higher part of yourself. Namaste.